Hello, everybody. Welcome to my weird, wonderful world. And for this episode, it's going to be a little different. I'm holding the mic to my mouth just because it's what the TikTokers and the new generations are doing, and it's supposed to be hip. I know that's my word, not their slang, but yeah, I do have some important subjects to talk about. Well, I consider it important. And just a disclaimer, this is my opinion. It might be different than yours. That's perfectly fine. Just be polite, please. Okay, and now let me try to get into this. Now, again, like usual, I'm this is all off the cuff. This is all from, just from the top of my dome. I tried to make this video yesterday, but things kind of happened and certain things happened, and it was frustrating. Almost 2 hours I was trying to make a video, and I fixed the problem, so I shouldn't have any problems now making a couple of videos. But yeah, it was. But I couldn't wait too long to make this video because I need to talk about this now. Oh, okay. I'll start here. This is not an attack on people at all. You know me. I love people. All I'm going to refer to here is what I think of YouTube, the good and the bads. This is a tiny rant, I guess, about YouTube and how I feel about the way they say the algorithm works. But and my conspiracy theory, my point of view about and this is just speculation on my part of what I'm assuming. Okay, is really happening now. I think they say what you got to do to get viewers. Okay, and I watch th- these YouTube tutorials of how to make it on YouTube, like vidIQ, for example, and I find their advice completely misses the the mark of what is humanistic and what the human element should be, and they're trying to tell you how to circumvent and trick the system and baiting you guys to say you need a hook, you need to focus on one subject and make it about this, and then you'll and you know and you got to use these tricks and that. The way I see it is they want me to treat you like a commodity, like some sort of fish or sheep, some sort of cattle, and I'm unwilling to do that. That's why. And yes, I'm going to name drop him again because he is my best friend on the internet, but he is also the best r- example and representation of what I'm striving for to get to on my channel and where I'd be comfortable with, and it's kind of still bewilders me that this person's not hasn't earned a silver play button yet because he definitely deserves one after being on the internet for 20 years in some form or another. Yes, and I'm talking about Larry Graves, the Canadian stud muffin. He's a treasure. He's a hidden gem for most people on the internet who, if you're not watching the Canadian stud muffin, you're probably watching Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, which is an example of of how I do not want to be on the internet. That is the last because it's so I think it mocks humanity. I think it's like it's just promoting fake. It promotes the short attention spans. It rewards short attention spans. It rewards mindless clicking and mindless watching. That's what YouTube wants you to do. Just click out, click in, and tune out. And just and be brainwashed to buying products that you don't need or don't want. You know, if I'm going to buy a T-shirt of somebody, okay, first of all, I want to make sure that they themselves are doing the artwork and they themselves will be getting the money, like mostly. Like I don't want to just cater to a third party, you know, and and of course, my Mhm, mhm. How I stand on AI and where it belongs, and it doesn't belong on YouTube. YouTube belongs to you. It belongs to the people. It belongs to humanity, and 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 I resent them taking trying to infiltrate our domain that should be for the people. So I'm like, this is the message of this video, is that I'm so against the fakers out there, the trolls, the negative people, and I want to promote, and I want to be the one to also contribute to making a positive difference in this world, to doing some good, and not, I don't want to just entertain, right? I want to express a higher state of humanity. I want to express my love and devotion to you, to what I think is the highest expression of love and humanity is music, sharing music. For me, that represents me sharing, passion. It's my way to share who I am. Like, look at the name of my channel. It's not like CD something something of the CD something something. It's Morris Gotro. It's about me. YouTube doesn't want that. YouTube doesn't want the individual trying to promote himself. They want you to be able to pick a topic and sell the product, make get the view, so we can throw in commercials, longer and longer commercials. That's why I have premium, because I don't want to watch commercials. I hate being sold something. I hate being advertised to, and I don't want to advertise to you. N- no, never, never, never in a million years do I want to try to sell you something. My channel is an invitation. You choose to enter or not into my weird and wonderful world, to spend some time with a like-minded, real person that's going to give you attention, as much attention as I can. And I swear, if I didn't have a day job that takes a lot of time and energy out of me, I would be dedicating so much of my time on other platforms, trying to get in touch with you. And just want to say that, as good as the internet can be to certain things, in that I find I still want to balance it out with some actual, like, physical activities in the real world. I love being able to drive my bike to work, back and forth to work every day, and get some cardio. I get my cardio every day because I'm not guzzling down some petroleum and polluting the air, and well, not nowadays we got some powered electric cars and stuff, and they're quieter and they have an interesting sound. But I don't like to. I don't want to pollute and contribute any negativity to this world, as much as as much as necessary. I don't want to go beyond that. I love humanity. I love the real, and I'm just I don't want to try to repeat myself. I'm trying to get into a thought. Yeah, is that's what I feel YouTube wants. YouTube just wants me to get very specific and niche, and to give you that hook, and to bait you into, and I don't want to lure you in. I do not want to lure you in. You are not a commodity. You are not fish. You are not sheep. You know, you are human beings. So don't. My message is just to don't let yourself get distracted by all this junk food. Anything that's AI generated, should be really, really used sparingly, and only when absolutely necessary. Should never ever replace human creativity. Should not be taking people's creative jobs. Yeah, so what? It can create your scenery and your background better, and it doesn't complain. It doesn't ask for extra salary or extra time. I know it's convenient, but it's you're robbing humanity of humanity. Okay, just take it that way. And I just want to see YouTube go back to its former, Wild West type of glory that it used to have, where it, is about people connecting with people and sharing their interests and creativity and making the world a better place. That's what it is. You know, the more it sells a product and trying to treat you like an idiot. They want you to be as half just a barely conscientious zombie who will mindlessly, click and buy. That's what they want. That's what they want. And because my channel and some other channels are unwilling to go that direction, they want to keep the humanity. You look and see all the channels on YouTube that is more humane, that does not, rely on trickery and edits, and they can just talk from the top of their head. They're getting pushed aside. They're getting pushed aside a favor of the quick fix, you know, and it just leaves you so much room for judgmental people. Like the meanies, okay, which are judgmental people who have to pick apart other people's passions and just, and being like a snob on what they like. Doesn't matter what if I dislike something that you like. It doesn't matter. The All that matters is that what you like brings joy to you, and that you convert that joy into doing, making a positive difference in the world. If you can convert that joy, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. Doesn't matter if I like that music or not. I still will appreciate the power it has to move a human soul. All right. I could drag this on, but I'm not going to drag this on. I think I managed to convey my feelings and my what I'm trying to say about this. Like, look forward to October. I swear, October. I'm going to try to. I want to give some. I want to try to inject some more fun, some more enthusiasm. Some of it is going to be a little bit more silly. Some of it is going to be a little bit more exaggerated. Okay, but I tell you, it's all coming. It's all going to come from a place of honesty, love, heart, respect. Okay, but it's going to be a little bit darker, a little bit more wild for October, because it's October. It's Halloween. It's the anniversary. It'll be another anniversary on the 15th of Fight Club, my favorite movie, and I'll have to do a review. I wanna I wanna invite my brother over. We're going to paint our faces. We're going to do some Doka Ryan inspired drinks, Halloween theme as much as possible. So we'll try something cool. We'll find something to mix together, but I do want to have my brother come over. Him to I want him and I to talk about Halloween and our favorite horror movies, our favorite horror music, and all that kind of good stuff. So it's going to be a big month. All right, I love you all. I'm going to just start closing now, and you know what I'm going to say. Don't subscribe to me just yet. Please just go and check some other videos of mine first. I want you to be happy here. I want you to feel accepted and loved. That's the main thing. And just expect not to be, that it's going to be a human being who makes mistakes, who's not going to be perfect. And I don't want my channel to ever be perfect. Okay, because I love you and I want to give you the real deal, the real experience, and as much as I can. And I do want to make so many different kind of videos, and I will. I have some other ideas beyond the reviews. I have other subjects I want to talk about, music related, that you're going to find interesting and I find interesting. Okay, I am done with this one. It's tiring holding the mic the whole time. I don't want to keep doing this every time. So it's only for this episode. But everybody, you know what I want to say? Just to be safe, take care, and I will see you on the flip side. And please, everybody, just have a great day, evening, morning, night, afternoon, wherever you may be, and keep it real. Bye, everybody. Peace.